There are moments in Scripture when God pulls back the veil of eternity, and fragile men see what no human eyes were meant to behold. Why would God allow this? Because sometimes, to strengthen faith, to warn the world, or to remind us of His glory, He chooses a witness. And those witnesses never leave unchanged. Today, we step into the visions of Isaiah, Ezekiel, and John, 3 men who stood before the unthinkable, and lived to tell us what they saw. Isaiah's vision. The year King Uzziah died, the prophet Isaiah entered the temple, but what awaited him was not of earth. He saw the Lord, high and lifted up, His robe filling the temple with majesty. Seraphim, burning ones, covered their faces and feet as they cried, "Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts." The very foundations trembled, and Isaiah, undone, cried, "Woe is me, for I am a man of unclean lips." Why did God let Isaiah see this? So that a broken prophet would know his unworthiness, and yet be purified by a coal from heaven's altar. Isaiah left that encounter not the same man, but a messenger burning with fire from God's throne. Ezekiel's vision. By the river Chebar, Ezekiel was among the exiles. There, the heavens tore open, and he saw visions of God. Living creatures, each with 4 faces, wheels within wheels, shining like burning beryl, eyes covering them in every direction. And above them, a throne of sapphire, and upon the throne, a figure like a man, radiant in fire and brilliance. Ezekiel fell face down. The voice spoke, "Son of man, stand on your feet and I will speak to you." And the Spirit lifted him. Why did God let Ezekiel see? Because in exile, Israel thought God was gone. But through Ezekiel's eyes, they were reminded, His throne is not bound to one temple, His glory rides on the storm, and His Spirit reaches even the captives. John's vision. On the lonely isle of Patmos, John was taken in the Spirit on the Lord's day. He turned to see a voice, and beheld one like the Son of Man, clothed in a robe, his face shining like the sun. Before him burned 7 lampstands, and in his right hand, 7 stars. John fell at his feet as though dead. But the voice of eternity touched him, saying, "Do not be afraid. I am the first and the last. I was dead, but behold, I am alive forevermore." Why did God let John see? Because the church, bruised by persecution, needed a vision of the Lamb on the throne, victorious over Rome, victorious over death, victorious over all. Revelation is not a book of fear, but of hope. 3 witnesses, Isaiah, Ezekiel, John. 3 men, 3 visions, 3 glimpses into the holy that no mortal was meant to bear. They stand as witnesses to us, that God is greater, higher, more glorious than our minds can fathom. And yet, He speaks to us still. Others who saw, but they were not alone. Stephen, gazing upward as stones crushed his body, saw the Son of Man standing at the right hand of God. Paul was caught up to the 3rd heaven, hearing inexpressible things no man may repeat. Moses spoke with God as a man speaks with his friend. Daniel trembled before visions of the Ancient of Days and the Son of Man. All these remind us, God reveals Himself to those He chooses. Not for their glory, but for His. Not to lift them high, but to humble them low. Closing reflection. Friend, these visions are not just ancient history. They are a reminder that heaven is real, God is holy, and eternity is nearer than we think. One day, we too shall see Him, not in vision, but face to face. The question is, will we be ready? If this word stirred your heart, let it lead you to prayer. Holy God, prepare me for the day when my eyes behold your glory. Purify me, strengthen me, and keep me faithful until that day. This is Heaven Listens, where Scripture still speaks, and eternity whispers.